In the outer spiral arm of the galaxy, the Zerati Dominion had ruled unchallenged for over 3,000 cycles. Planets were subjugated, species enslaved, and resistance brutally crushed. Their imperial dreadnoughts blotted out stars, and their name alone sent entire civilizations into submission. But something changed when the Zerati's ever-hungry gaze turned towards Sector 312, a dull region with nothing but scattered asteroids and a backwater blue planet its inhabitants called Earth. The Zerati thought it would be easy. A quick strike, a broadcast of dominance, and another world absorbed into the Empire. The humans were dismissed as primitives, barely spacefaring. No recorded military victories. No influence in the Galactic Council. No significant trade. No threat. So the Zerati attacked without warning. They annihilated Earth's orbital defenses in seconds. Space stations crumbled. Communication satellites burned. Civilian outposts on Mars, Europa, and Titan were vaporized. The Empire called it a demonstration of power. The humans called it a declaration of war. The Galactic Council watched in silence. Species who once traded with Earth sent no warnings, no condolences. Only the small, fragile Alari race, known for their pacifism, pleaded before the Zerati High Emperor, begging him to halt the massacre. "Spare the humans," they cried. "You do not understand what you've awakened." But the Emperor laughed. "What threat can mammals pose? Their ancestors flung sticks into orbit. We are gods before insects." What they didn't know was that Earth had prepared not for diplomacy but for survival. Hidden beneath lunar dust, inside hollowed asteroids, and buried in ocean trenches were weapons the galaxy had never seen. Technologies kept secret even from Earth's allies. AI warships, dark matter warheads, and quantum-fold drives developed in silence. The Zerati called it overkill. The humans called it insurance. 2 weeks after the initial assault, the Zerati launched a full invasion force, 12 capital-class dreadnoughts, 2,000 destroyers, and over 1 million troops. It was the largest show of force ever directed at a single system. They didn't expect the silence that greeted them. No retaliation. No transmission. No resistance. Until the first Zerati dreadnought disappeared. One moment it was there. The next, just data fragments. No explosion. No debris. Just gone. Then another. Then 5. Panic set in. In orbit around Neptune, the stealth carrier HSS Revenant uncloaked for mere seconds to broadcast its message. "You took lives without warning. Now we return the favor." Then came the Night Fleet. Black as void, silent as death, the Night Fleet emerged from folded space in perfect formation. Each vessel bore no insignia, no registration, just a singular glowing red line across their hulls. These ships didn't fire conventional weapons. They unleashed graviton spears, reality rippers, and time-lag torpedoes. Zerati communications were jammed. Their dreadnoughts couldn't jump out, navigation systems corrupted by a virus named Prometheus, written by a teenager from New Delhi during a high school hackathon. Entire Zerati fleets vanished over Earth, never to be seen again. The few survivors who fled carried stories that broke empires. They weren't soldiers, one captain stammered, they were monsters forged from vengeance. They hunted us like prey. Their ships didn't make sound, but we heard screams in our minds. The Zerati High Emperor, still dismissive, sent his final wave, a strike meant to destroy Earth's sun. It never made it, because before they could reach the heliosphere, the Ouroboros protocol activated. Earth vanished from known space. Just disappeared. Not destroyed, hidden. Shielded behind quantum shadows and decoy universes accessible only by Earthborn genetic keys. The Zerati screamed at the Council. Where did they go? No one answered. The Alari, once pacifists, offered only a whispered phrase. "You were warned." But Earth wasn't hiding. They were advancing. Within months, Zerati colonies in 4 systems fell. No battles, just blackened cities and vanished leaders. Trade routes collapsed. Imperial archives were corrupted. One by one, their worlds went dark. On Zurith Prime, the Emperor stood defiant on the palace steps as Earth's final message played on every screen across his domain. "You thought we were weak because we didn't boast. Because we didn't invade. Because we didn't rule. You mistook restraint for helplessness. Now you understand." The sky split. Earth's phantom armada, cloaked in reality distortion fields, descended. The last thing the Emperor saw was his own reflection, distorted in the polished hull of a human dreadnought, before the world went white. Aftermath. The Galactic Council convened in emergency. Earth never attended. The Zerati Empire? A ghost. Not a single Zerati world remained habitable. Some races tried to salvage their tech, none returned. Others spoke of echoes, human fleets still watching, still listening. And so, the new law of the galaxy was whispered from star to star. Never provoke the species from Sector 312. Never awaken humanity. Because when Earth answers, there is no mercy.